Hello everyone. Welcome to What's Cracking number 23. Today we have with us Gangsta, Pranksta, Cuta, Sweet Monk, Gunny, Big Dick, and Cockmoo. Sorry, I mean E12S, ass in. And that sexy beast scorn. Gangsta. What do we have to talk about today?
Thank you, Stephen Hawking, for making an appearance on What's Crackin. Celebrities all alike watch and listen to our podcast. Nice enough for Stephen to make an appearance and do that intro for us. So thank you very much. As you heard the man said, What's Crackin 23. We're back with another What's Crackin. Talk about some gaming news. Talk about some fucked up shit that happened this week. Let's start this off right away. So a lot of fucked up shit happened this week. Signs of the apocalypse, probably, maybe.
Shut up, dude.
You don't think it was?
People have been doing crazy shit all the time since we didn't have news.
All within a week?
Well, no, it's just now everybody's thinking about it. Like,
yeah.
All right, I don't know which one we should start with. Let's start with the U.S. Let's start with the U.S. man kills his roommate and eats his heart and brain.
Yeah.
Happened in Maryland and.
Oh, what?
Maggie, your place sucks.
That's where I was born here.
Someone didn't know that.
Killed his roommate, cut up the body, ate part of the victim's brain, and all of his heart.
Yep.
Wow.
Don't get a roommate.
In Maryland?
Mostly in Maryland, jeez.
Fucked up.
Kill you by sleeping and eat your heart and brain. That's good.
The guy's been charged with first-degree murder.
Is that all they
sure
can charge
fucking
him
hope
with?
so.
That's
I don't know.
They probably don't know what to charge him with. Like,
It's like, what do we
There
do?
should be like a really fucked up clause, you know, like, was his crime really fucked up? Yeah, he gets 5-10 extra years just tacked on whatever he gets.
cannibalism. Like,
Just kill him there.
Well, that's not the
Yeah.
only fucked up story. There's a couple more. It gets worse and worse. We're going to keep trying to
I
top
like
them.
my favorite one.
The next one, a man in New Jersey, 43-year-old man, barricaded himself in a room with a knife, planning on harming himself. And when the cops kicked in the door and ordered him to drop the knife, he began stabbing himself. And he started throwing his intestines at the cops.
Follow.
Get away.
That would get me the hell out of your house, dude. I bust in your house, you start throwing your guts at me, I'm gone. I don't even think about it.
He said they tried to pepper sprays him. It did nothing but make him more angry. And yeah, no files have been charged because of the unusual nature of the case.
No charge.
No charge.
Just throw your guts at me, and you'll.
So
be
is that
fine.
like how to get away with like anything? Like I robbed a bank, but as I ran out the bank, I threw my intestines at the cops. So no charges because he's weird.
I wonder if that could be considered assault on an officer because he's throwing his intestines at him.
That could be a.
Well, the police wisely retreated. So
Well, I bet.
Wisely.
Oh god, that's great. That's
next fucked up story happened in Canada, me and Scorp's neck of the woods. So Parliament, the big, where they make all the goddamn laws and take all our money. They got an interesting package this week.
Special delivery.
Yeah, they got a human foot.
And a hand.
And a
I
hand.
think it was a hand.
And just a bunch of missing body parts. And they connected it all to this guy who was like a low-class gay porn star, stripper. They found him online. He does a bunch of fucked up shit. He kills
how
animals.
are you classified as a low-class porn star?
Well, I don't think he was raking in the gay
LA.
porn star much.
Like I didn't realize there were tiers. Like, oh, he is so low-tier porn. I wouldn't watch this shit. You gotta watch the high-tier shit.
I don't fucking know.
Okay, I'm sorry. Just
Keep going.
And yeah, so they connected it to this guy, and this guy has a fucking weird ass history. He has videos of himself killing animals and cats and all that shit. And he videotaped himself of him killing an Asian man. He was cutting his head off with an ice pick. He started cutting off parts of the body, cut off the guy's hand, started masturbating with the cut off hand. He started.
So he was trying to make his gay porn famous by doing gay stuff like that.
With body parts.
He was thinking outside the gay porn box. Jesus.
Started eating the dead guy. He started like playing with him. It's I didn't watch it, but I could only
When you
imagine.
say playing with them, do you mean like playing with them?
Oh
or just,
my
like,
god,
messing
use your
around with them?
imagination, sweet luck. Fuck, what's the next story? I want to keep going. That's gross.
No thoughts on this guy. Anyways, they apparently
Had to be
escaped.
some kind of political statement, alright? The foot is like the boot of the government kicking every citizen in the ass. The hand is just a slap to all Canadian citizens. I don't fucking know. I got
Well,
nothing.
they're just saying that he's an attention whore and that all he's doing is for attention. They
Oh,
like
yeah, he'll get it.
used all the videos that he put online as like evidence that he really wanted attention.
Well,
from-
have they caught him yet, or do they just know who he is?
Apparently,
no, they
fled to
know who
France.
he is, but they think that he's in Europe somewhere.
Yeah,
Good.
France.
He's apparently on the most wanted list now, and there's like a
Yeah.
worldwide manhunt for him.
He is good as fucked, pretty
Better
much.
than nothing.
I'm pretty sure it's what he wants. You know, the gay porn star.
And
All those benches. Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Thank you, God.
of course, save the best for last. So this happened in
favorite.
Miami, Florida. People calling it a zombie attack. I don't think it'd be a zombie attack, but this new drug. Well, I don't know if it's new, but
It's not new. It's from like the 80s.
It's just getting more
it's
attention.
gaining attention. Yeah. This guy got high off bath salts.
Not
Not
like-
literally black.
not
not-
literal.
not
Not that you go to Bed Bath and Beyond like bath salts, please. They're like, here,
People are in there trying it now.
only use these for your baths. Don't sniff this shit because it's not the same shit. It's a street name of a drug. It's like the new LSD.
No, it's the new cocaine.
It's like LSD
No,
times
cocaine
100.
doesn't make you go crazy and eat people. Okay, LSD will totally make you go crazy and eat
But
people.
it's being
So,
compared.
to LSD, if
Yeah,
it's
LSD.
With the
compared to
chemical makeup
cocaine,
of it.
no, it's nothing like cocaine. Cocaine makes you feel like super good. I don't know because I've never done cocaine.
Yes, you
Uh-huh.
But
You got that
LSD
cocaine, huh? You got that
LSD makes you hallucinate like fucking crazy and could possibly lead you to eating.
Have an
somebody's-
idea. We get Gunny, some LSD, and we get Kudo some cocaine, and we put this theory to the test.
See which one comes out alive.
There's actually some.
See which one of us
that's
eats
like
somebody?
a radio show.
Yeah.
who,
Ooh, which one
actually
of y'all
tried
eat
it.
each other first?
Well, we didn't even get to the story yet. God
I
damn it.
know.
We're
So
just
the
talking about shit.
So he got high off bath salt or whatever, and he was tripping balls. And he saw this homeless guy. Apparently, he looked like a big cheeseburger, and he started eating his
Yummy.
face. Started eating his face.
Broad daylight, right? Like in front of like traffic.
And he was naked.
Yeah.
He
He
was
was
naked.
naked
What the fuck?
because apparently the drug like
Ripped off all his
raises your
clothes.
body temperature.
Either way, he was naked. He ate the guy's face off.
Ridiculous,
And
like-
now it's
Gunny,
gone.
big dog. You guys watched. You saw a picture of the guy with his face eaten off. Can you give
Yeah.
us a description?
No,
Talk about, pizza face. It's just a big red thing. That's all it is.
His lips are missing. Nose.
No, I don't
His
even know
whole-
where his mouth is in the picture.
Yeah,
All you
really.
can see is an eyeball in the middle of this big red mass.
And just the bridge of his nose. That's all you
yeah, the tip of his nose bone, but part of his beard is still there. That's something.
This guy's beard.
So all this
Yeah.
fucked up shit in this during one span of a week.
wait, did they shoot the guy? Like,
They
Yeah, they
shot
shot him
him
5
5 times before he
okay.
died.
Shot him
The
in the
cop
head.
probably saw way too many zombie films and was just
So,
like,
fuck this shit. We're
No,
gonna shoot
apparently
the
they
fuck
shot
out.
him in the head and he didn't die.
okay,
No,
they
all
shot
those
him
books,
once.
all
They
those
shot
books,
him once.
dude, about
And
how to
apparent-
survive zombie attack.
Akuda's writing a book on it.
I'm not writing a book. I read a book. Jesus, it was called the Zombie Survival Guide or some shit. It was like, it took it way too seriously. And this is like, okay, it tells you like warnings of like how it starts. This is how that shit starts. There's people eating people in the street, eating their fucking neighbors, their roommates or whatever.
Favors are delicious.
Start preparing for this shit, okay? Next week on What's Crackin', whatever, when we're like, so this is week or day 3 of the zombie attack. What are you guys doing? Yo,
Yo, if you want to know what we'd do in a zombie apocalypse, refer back to What's Crackin' 1.
yeah, bear first.
Gangsters going to fucking Niagara Falls.
To kill myself.
Bye, gangster. Hope you enjoy the view before you get.
Yeah, hopefully you're on our side though, because you can't see shit from our side.
Oh my god. Anyway, fucking go to Walmart,
Hoozle.
bar yourself in the Walmart. If they tell you to get out, just tell them, fuck you.
Hey, we're getting Target. I don't know if we'll be open in time. But yeah, no.
Like, what are your guys' thoughts on all this crazy fucked up shit? People eating each other, fucking cutting themselves open, mutilating other people. Like, what the fuck? Like,
People need to chill out.
They need to do more than
Say
chill
the
the fuck
least.
out.
They need to go on vacation.
They need to act like
That's what they
humans.
need. They need a fucking vacation from their regular life.
What
That's why.
causes this? Like, what infatuates someone to fucking carve or crave human flesh? I mean,
You've never been like, I wonder what my best friend tastes like, and then.
No.
Oh god.
Now that you mention it,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Greg, what do you taste like?
Maybe that crazy Canadian guy wanted to know what the Chinese man
do they
tastes.
taste like Canadian bacon?
Oh,
the
God.
world is so fucked.
Oh my god, dude! Stupid shit happens like this all the time. It's just not,
Well, we only got a couple more months till the world's over. So
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about it.
I guess
It's gonna be a zombie apocalypse, so.
I guess people are just getting a head start, eating each other and shit.
Getting ready for the lifestyle.
Yeah,
of
they're
living.
preparing to adapt to eating each other. That's fucked up. But
That's
as
cool.
many jokes as we make, this is
That's
all
horrible.
fucked up.
I think it's hilarious. So whatever.
And we all know who the next serial killer will be.
Tweet a beret.
Oh, what the fuck ever, dude! I didn't go to college for 4 years to fucking eat.
What about that guy in university that ate his roommate?
Well,
Did you go to the University of Maryland?
Yeah.
Oh, that's creepy.
he obviously didn't graduate, so he had nothing to lose. So whatever.
Well, he's never going to. He's going to fucking jail.
Oh god. Claim like self-defense. He'd be like, my roommate was licking his lips and smacking his chops, so I ate him first. Oh god.
Dollar
Kind of a weird situation to say this, but the pants are coming off.
Oh fuck you, the pants are
You know,
going
my
off.
Yeah,
dick.
they're staying on. We gotta keep going with this.
So moving on from all the disgusting shit, let's talk about what we came to talk about. Some gaming news. Huge week. We got E3. Well, later today, because you're listening to this on Monday. So huge news coming this week. We're gonna talk about most of it, but so first off, we got Sony has announced that it is finally going to shut down the servers for the original Socom game on PS2. It's also shutting down Socom 2 and 3 servers, but like, god damn, how long has this been up?
Forever.
I'd like a
Yeah,
decade.
and there's a lot
EA
of people,
can learn a
but at
thing
least
or two.
SOCOM 2, they're playing. Like, I know there's still people playing SOCOM 2.
Whatever. EA can learn a thing or two. Jesus Christ.
Not anymore, actually, because, no more servers. They were.
PS2
That
games.
game was off.
EA doesn't even let their games last like 2-3 years before shutting down those servers. So
Yeah, but EA comes out with, like, at least
A game every year for each franchise.
a good game every year. SOCOM, if you like SOCOM, you're pretty much stuck playing SOCOM 2. Unless you want to put up with SOCOM 4, which a lot of people who like SOCOM don't want to do. So.
SOCOM 4 and SOCOM Confrontation servers will remain.
Yeah, Confrontations doesn't mean to.
So, yeah.
I don't
Next,
even think people play that game anymore.
no one plays SOCOM because it's a piece of shit.
Well,
That's
I beg to differ.
That's your
Yeah.
opinion.
When's the last time you played it?
Yesterday.
Bullshit.
Gonna call me a liar right now?
Yes.
Gonna
Yeah.
call me a liar?
Yeah.
Alright.
Shenanigans.
Next, Dark Souls is set to get some DLC this winter called Artorias of the Abyss. DLC will come out to PSN and Xbox Live this winter for $14.99 or 1,200 Microsoft points, respectively. Artorias of the Abyss will include new bosses, armor, weapons, areas, and more.
Sweet.
Buddha.
It's my cue to jump back on board. The fucking that game is like so, what is it, masochistic? Yeah, if you're like in a masochism, play that game because you just die so many times.
Are you looking forward to the DLC?
Yes, sir. I will fucking jump back on the rape train after that shit comes out. So
Is there anything specifically you'd like from the game?
it's pretty much like an amazing fucking game as it is. So I don't know, dude.
So just more of the same as what you like?
Hell yeah, just more stuff to do, more places to explore. That'd be fucking great. So
Coolio. Next, we got Warner Brothers Studio announced that it is releasing a new game developed by Mortal Kombat developer NetherRealm Studios titled Injustice: God Among Us. The game is set in the DC universe, the superheroes, so Batman, Superman. It's It's just going to be them fighting each other. And according to Warner Brothers, players will be able to play as both heroes and villain in a world where the lines between good and evil are blurred.
Pass.
Yeah, this sounds horrible. Why would you make a fighting game? Like, okay, we have Arkham City. That's probably one of the best superhero games ever. That's like the pinnacle. Why not try and capitalize on that with a Green Lantern game or a Flash or a Justice League game? Why a fucking fighting game? No one gives a shit about fighting games with superheroes. Well, unless it's like with another franchise like Marvel vs. Capcom, but like,
That's right, bitch.
like I don't think a fighting, unless it's gonna be like Marvel vs. DC, I don't think people are gonna care about it.
It's gonna be like the Mortal Kombat versus DC crap, except it's just gonna be DC, which is
Like the trailer looks pretty cool. Like I like how Batman looks, Superman looks badass. Well,
yeah, nobody cares about looks in a fighting game. It's got to be about mechanics and style, and that's just a piece of shit.
well,
So.
I'm definitely not gonna fucking pick it up unless to be honest, I'm not gonna pick it up. I don't give a shit about fighting games.
Yeah, because you just suck at them. So.
And it's made by the people that made Mortal Kombat. So are you gonna pick it up, Kuda?
Fuck no, I hate Mortal Kombat.
Exactly.
So.
Shut up. It's because you suck at Mortal Kombat.
No, it's just because it's a really dated fucking piece of
No,
shit
it's because
fight.
you suck at it. Remember?
Nah.
Yeah. Next, during Konami's E3 press conference, this is a pre-E3 press conference, Hideo Kojima announced that Konami's plans for a Metal Gear Rising Revengeance demo will eventually hit PSN and Xbox Live, but people who purchase Zone of the Enders HD collection will be rewarded with early access. What is
sweet.
Zone of the Enders?
Zone of the Enders, alright, it was a PlayStation 2 series that came out like fucking God knows how long ago. There were 2 games. It's basically like giant robots fighting. It's not a fighting game, it's like think Devil May Cry, but giant flying robots. Sort of like that. It's pretty badass. It's pretty sweet.
What do you think of them packaging the demo? Kind of like what Resident Evil did. Dragon's Dogma.
Dragon's Dogma, yeah. I don't know, dude. I don't really see a demo being an incentive for me to go buy a game. So.
Isn't that why you bought?
Fuck no, I bought Dragon's Dogma because I wanted an RPG and I wanted to see what Capcom was working on.
Hey, how's Dragon's Dogma, Kuda? You having fun with it?
Yeah, I was having fun for like 30 hours and it's like, your save file is corrupted. Would you like to delete it and start a new game? I'm like, no, that's not what I want to do at all. And it's like, too fucking bad. And I'm like, oh, and I'm sad now because I had to start over. And it's not because I turned off my PlayStation while I was saving. I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm super careful with that shit. And I usually back up my saves, but if I had backed it up, I probably would have backed it up the corrupted copy and then fucked anyway. So I don't know. I'm just kind of mad about it. So
Dang.
whatever.
Sad news.
Piece of
Also,
30
back
hours
to
flush.
Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. A new trailer release. You guys want to talk about it? It's pretty badass.
Oh, it was
Sure.
fucking amazing, dude.
This is where you talk about it.
Oh, okay. Nothing like a Metal Gear Solid game, which is I'm kind of excited about because
Absolutely nothing.
But it's not called
like
Metal
the
Gear
original.
Solid.
well, that's what I'm
Rising
saying.
trailer,
When you
yeah.
think Metal Gear, you think Metal Gear Solid. Now you don't think fucking
Metal Gear Rising.
whatever. It's not gonna be, I think, a tactical espionage like stealth game. It's gonna be a fucking
It looked like
Metal
Ninja
Gear Devil
Gaiden.
May Cry.
Ninja Gaiden, Devil May Cry, shit like that. The combat, I think, is gonna be one of the main focuses, which I hope because it looks fucking amazing. So, and Raiden, he just turned into such a badass on Metal Gear Solid 4. So I can't wait to see what he can do.
What do you think of them changing up the combat from when it was first released to the trailer?
I don't remember the combat in the first one. I just remember trailers of him slicing up people like a bajillion fucking times and then them splitting all over the fucking screen. So I don't.
I think they got rid of that.
I doubt.
No, it's still in there. You
I
can
was
see
like-
it in the
Is it-
newest trailer. It's just not as like. The camera is a lot more all over the place. Like the original trailer, it was third-person camera fixed behind you.
Which
You
would
saw him, like-
suck for an action game, dude. It works great for a shooting game, but for fucking.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It wasn't like a jumping around like a fucking crazy motherfucker with a sword and slicing everything kind of thing. I sent you the trailer the other day. And
I
you're
didn't
like,
watch
I don't
it.
want to watch it.
I don't want to watch it. Because what if I liked it more than what it is now? Then I might be pissed. But, I was excited about what I saw. So the newest.
Well, I don't know. I like this one just because I like Devil May Cry and I think I'll enjoy this. But I also was really excited when I saw the first one, and part of me still wanted to see it like pan
It'd
out.
be clunky. The camera would be too hard to control. It would have been a disaster. You wouldn't be able to play it really. So.
Well, that's one thing. It was that trailer. There wasn't a lot of moving. The only like parts where he was actually doing something was one part where there was these PMCs just sitting under this little patio type thing. There's like 4 or 5 pillars, and he just runs in a straight line, slices through all the pillars, and the patio collapses on top of him. That's the only real like movement that was in that one trailer.
Awesome.
And he slices a watermelon like a badass.
And a fucking car. Jesus.
Okay, I slice a watermelon like a badass, but you don't see me getting the game
with
for
katana.
it. Okay. With like a really big knife, so.
Is that a
Same
Cutco
thing.
knife?
No, it's just a regular knife.
Well, Gunny can sell you a good knife.
I can.
Moving on next, 505 Games and Behavior Interactive announced today that Naughty Bear Panic in Paradise will come to XBLA and PSN sometimes this year. Players will once again take up the role of the crabby and sadistic Naughty Bear who is shunned by the inhabitants of Perfection Island. Naughty Bear's fellow island folk go on a luxurious vacation to Paradise Island without inviting him. The psychotic Teddy naturally becomes infuriated enough to make a hit list of those who wronged him and goes on a massive killing spree. The developer promises the new game will compare to the first installment in attitude, but will incorporate overhauled combat and a new leveling up system. Kuda, you're the only one that played the other Naughty Bear game. Did you like it?
It was interesting. I don't think it
got
warranted
horrible
like a
reviews.
$60 title. Yeah, it's like a really arcadey, like go kill all the bears because they didn't invite you to their birthday party type, game.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, and
I need to go back to play that.
it was fun for a little while. It's not something I would recommend buying.
I love the
$60.
narrator. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious. That's probably the highlight of the game is the narrator. He's just funny as shit. He's like the little voice in your head that drives you to go ape shit crazy and kill all the other teddy bears. But apparently all voices in the Psychotics head are like British or whatever too, right? Isn't he like British or Irish or Scottish?
He's British.
He's got some accent. And yeah, it was fucking hilarious. It was okay.
Are you gonna check out the downloadable one when it comes out?
Probably not. Depends. If it's like $10, maybe. 15, no way. $5, probably, definitely, yeah. But
is there anything you didn't like about the first game that you think they could improve on the second?
gameplay was really repetitive. It was kind of like, here's how you play, now do it over and over and over and over and over and over and one more time over. So
Don't forget to say
yeah, I hate repetitive games. Variety is what keeps me interested, and yeah, that was just not enough to keep me interested.
Cool. The fuck was that noise?
I don't know.
Zombie attack! I'm telling you, watch out!
That's what it sounded like.
Sounded like zombie cat or some shit. Next, Game Informer's newest issue coming out soon is set to reveal the newest Gears of War game, titled Gears of War Judgement, is rumored to be a prequel to the previous Gears of War game. I'm taking it you don't like that news too much.
Who gives a shit about Xbox exclusives? Let's go on the next topic.
No. This is Biggie's time to shine.
Wait, what?
Why do you need Gears of War, you son of a bitch? Yeah.
You're the only one that has a
Oh.
shit box.
Hey, I don't have one anymore. I gave it away.
But you did.
You didn't even bother to sell it.
No one would
Nope.
buy it.
I was just now.
No one would buy it.
I have it.
How excited are you for Gears of War? I forgot the name. Judgment?
I don't really care.
It must
The
not
only
be that good
Gears-
if you can't remember the name.
The only Gears of War I played was the first one, so
Wasn't it?
I don't really care.
So we're
No, it
talking
wasn't
to the
that
wrong
good.
person. Whatever.
Yeah,
More Gears of War, no new franchises for Xbox. What a shame. We got The Last of Us coming out. A plethora of other stuff.
Wait for that game.
We'll talk more about that with E3, because there's
Oh
a
my
long
God.
list of games coming out with that. But next, Bethesda has announced the first DLC for Skyrim, as we previously predicted, is called Dawnguard, I mean. And the first details were given about the game. The DLC looks to give players the choice to choose between joining the vampires and their other nemesis,
Badass.
the Dawnguard. Looking at the trailer, it also appears though there will be different vampire beast forms, mounted combat, the addition of crossbows, a new horse that's on fire with blue flames. That looks pretty
Oh,
cool.
wow.
Dragons that can go underwater, and ice giants.
Yeah.
And they released a
pretty awesome
trailer
game.
alongside of that, and it looked
It
pretty
is
awesome.
fucking awesome.
It does.
The
Makes
one
you
It's
wanna
thing,
like see a problem.
It makes me want to go play right now.
Yeah, like using the what's it called, Dragon Rend or whatever, where it like makes the dragon go into the ground. I mean, is it gonna land on the ground always, or is it gonna go in the water and get like glitched and stuck? 'Cause that could be a problem I could see.
Supposed to go underwater to heal its health.
Oh, so don't get near water when you fight them, basically.
Well, it's gonna go through ice and shit. So.
I wish they would bring back the customizable magic from Oblivion, where you can make your own magic spells. That'd be cool. That's what I want to see.
Nah.
Dude, it was so cool. You can make your own magic spell.
I don't know. I didn't fucking play it.
Well, it was
I'm just
fucking
talking
amazing.
shit.
So.
I was never big into magic, so
Well, it's freaking amazing when you can
Tank.
just use whatever magic you can possibly imagine to make. It's fucking.
that's true. Yeah.
What did you guys think about the trailer? Big A, I know you watched it.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
It looks pretty boss.
It does.
The inclusion of
I know.
vampires kind of throws me off.
There was already vampires.
I know,
there
but it
is.
kinda
It's
just like,
not
what
as
the-
big, you know.
I guess I need to play the game to understand that.
You do.
Yeah.
Can't believe you haven't played that game. Shit.
Aren't vampires so like 1990? Isn't it all about zombies now?
No, sorry.
Vampires have always been gay, but
No.
No.
It depends on how you do it.
Yeah, Twilight,
Blade
gay.
is
Castlevania,
awesome.
not gay. Alright.
Blade is gay, by the way.
No, he's not. You're lying.
No, Blade is boss.
Yeah, he's gay.
Are you calling Wesley Snipes gay?
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes is calling you out, alright? I don't know if you've gotten out of jail yet for tax evasion, but if you have, fine gangster prankster.
Well, he's gonna hire people to get me. He can't even pay his taxes.
You'll just fucking get you.
Roasted. Can't come back at me, son. Next, EA is set to reveal a new service for Battlefield 3 called Battlefield 3 Premium. The service will cost you $49.99, and you'll get access to all future Battlefield 3 expansions 2 weeks early, unique in-game content, and additional bonus content. Call of Duty Elite. Battlefield 3 Premium. Sounds like a great deal.
See what you did there.
Okay, 12. Fucking Christ, dude. I can't stand that shit.
How excited are you Battlefield freaks about that? You get to pay another $50 for all the DLC.
So I'll actually buy it this time. I don't care. I never
This
bought
time.
Call of Duty
Never
Elite, so
fucking first time.
I'm talking about Call of Duty Elite. I never bought it.
Well, it was a great fucking deal, so.
I
Yeah,
don't
when's the
even
last time
play
you
it.
played it?
Yesterday.
Okay, Socom.
Call me a liar? Prove I didn't, alright?
You're on Dragon's Dogma all day.
No, I was actually playing StarCraft 2. So, whatever.
Freaking loser. You go to a fucking convention for it, and now you become...
It wasn't a convention, it was an e-sporting event. God.
With a StarCraft dildo up your ass.
It was like the Super Bowl of
Thing.
StarCraft, dude. Fuck you. Okay? God.
Still gay.
You're just jealous that there's no cool shit in, Canada. So
Yo, we
enjoy your
got
free healthcare, but you
Yo,
can't
we
go
got
watch pro
this murderer
gamers.
that fucking kills people.
That's
Oh,
great,
my
but he's in Europe, right? So he gives a fuck. He's not even cool enough to be in Canada. He's like, fucking, I'll be in Europe. Oh, God.
What you trying to say? Anyways,
Fucked
the
up.
creme de la creme, the fucking big finale for this What's Cracking is the E3 predictions starting later today. Biggest gaming convention, I think. Is it the biggest gaming convention?
I don't know if PAX is bigger, but
No. PAX isn't.
I'd say E3. Yeah.
probably.
The Electronic Entertainment Expo happens every year around this time, and it's where developers and game companies go to showcase their newest games, their consoles,
Creations.
whatever the hell they want to show off. So let's start off with predictions. What do you think's going to happen?
Ooh, can I go first?
No, because I'm not done. Let's talk predictions. What do you want to see? Do you want to see like new console announcements? Do you think that's going to happen? What games do you want to see gameplay footage for? Now you can go. Cootie, you can start off.
I want them to show some new games. The end.
Whoa. Me too.
And
What
I
do you think
they're
they're
gonna do it, guys. I think they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna show us
dude.
new games. You know, they're gonna
Last of Us gameplay. That's all I want
show
to
some
see.
new ones. It's gonna be fucking awesome. I can't wait.
Let's go in order. So, Kuda, you want to see just anything?
I don't care. I usually don't watch E3 stuff.
Anything
so.
specific? You want to see a PS4 announcement?
Okay. No, they've already decided they're not gonna do PS4 and Xbox.
They say a lot of things.
Gives a shit, fucking announcements. But there's gonna be the Wii U. That could be the next hot thing in gaming. Hope not. Last of Us, like Scorp, I'm totally super excited about that game. Naughty Dog, do us proud. PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale, that's gonna be fucking great. I can't wait for that fucking video. And hopefully something for the Move that isn't absolutely worthless. That'd be great. I'd like to use my Move a little more.
Yeah.
Going into this, a couple games were announced. Let me just cut you off real quick. Castlevania Lords of the Shadows 2. That's been officially revealed.
Oh my god.
We'll see more about that on E3. And that Star Wars game we talked about last week, it's been officially announced. It's going to be called Star Wars 1313. And it's pretty much like that. What's the one that came out where you're the apprentice? Force Unleashed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you get to be. It's a cinematic third-person action adventure game where you take control of an unnamed bounty hunter, and as they explore the depths of the something underworld. So.
I can't see how you'd want to play as anything but a Jedi in the Star Wars universe.
Well,
I know, 'cause they're like the best.
It was rumored to be a Boba Fett game, so it still might be. So we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I agree. It's all about the Jedi. Lightsabers, Jedi powers, Yoda.
The Force.
Who wants to just fucking have a laser blaster? I can
Force
play
is
any
in you.
game with a fucking laser blaster, so it's like...
I don't want to play as Chewbacca.
Yeah. Can't tell if that was a retarded laugh, or were you trying to imitate?
Yeah, Gunny, what the fuck are you doing, man?
I'm laughing.
Also,
On the
rumored,
inside.
Sony is looking to revamp PlayStation Plus at E3.
Oh, God, give me more stuff.
They're looking to get more people into the services and subscribe, so they're going to dedicate a huge amount of their E3 conference to pimp out their PlayStation Plus. And also, they're going to add part of the new functionality of Plus is rumored to be the much-awaited functionality with PS Vita. So that will offer exclusive titles and DLC and cloud service to the Vita. So that'll be added.
Here's how they get more people to buy PlayStation Plus. Give tons of free shit to the people that already have it. There you go.
Make us jealous.
Well, I already have it, so just give me more free shit. That's what I'm telling Sony right now.
I've had it from day one.
Okay, well, congratulations. You want a fucking cookie? You want some cookie soup? Huh?
I'd love some cookie soup. But anyways, let's continue on. What do you want to see at E3? Do you want to see a PS4 announcement? What games?
It'd be kind of cool to see like what the PS4 is going to be like. If they do, hopefully not coming out within the next year. Just like to show off what they've got so far, and that's probably about it.
I think it's supposed to come out next year, right? 2013.
Mm-hmm. That's the rumored, but lots of rumors. What can we
do?
Rumors.
Xbox is trying to push its out for 2013, but
Gunny, what do you want to see at E3?
What?
What do you want to see at E3? Any specific game?
Want
to see some gameplay of Grand Theft Auto 5?
Sure.
They're not showing that. Rockstar shuns E3 and doesn't have anything.
You want to see
for
Cello
I
Hero?
don't watch E3, so I don't know.
Well, it doesn't matter because Rockstar doesn't want to show anything at E3. They don't like E3 at all.
Woo! Good for them.
Awesome. Scorp, what do you want to see at E3?
I told you, Last of Us.
Nothing more. Nothing else?
I want a good game with epic single player to get me back into fucking PS3 games because I have not wanted to play anything for a long time, and I just want something epic to jump into.
Cool, Biggie. What do you want?
All right, I want to see some Metro Last Light, and some Far Cry 3. It's probably the two big ones I'm looking forward to.
Cool. Me, I'd like to see some new games announced, but for the ones that they've already announced, more War for Cybertron, or Fall of Cybertron, that's what it's called. They recently revealed a trailer for the Dinobots that look fucking badass. What else? PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale, Last of Us, Little Big Planet karting. That's about it, to be honest. That's all I'm excited for. But I'm just gonna run down some games, and you guys can give your thoughts and opinions. You want to see what do you want to see? You know, stuff like that. Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I completely forgot about Borderlands too.
Well, I already pre-ordered it for $150 goddamn dollars, so better be good.
Black Ops 2.
Boo!
Family Guy Back to the Multiverse.
No.
I'm so excited about that.
I don't know.
Cybertron. Elder Scrolls Online.
No.
Hey, I don't need a game they're gonna charge me every month to play. So
They're gonna show off more of the Skyrim DLC, the Dawnguard stuff. Arma 3.
Yeah, that looks pretty sick, actually.
what is it?
It's like the world's biggest military simulator game. It's like pretty sick. That's basically the best way to describe it.
I've never heard of it. So
Resident Evil
That'd be
6,
too
Lost
awesome.
Planet 3, Devil May Cry.
Resident Evil 6 should be good. Devil May Cry, I can't wait. I don't need to hurt myself up over that because I have a feeling I'm going to be disappointed.
Street Fighter Cross Tekken for the Vita. Cool.
boo.
No? Dust 514.
That could be fucking interesting. So
The new Battlefield 3 DLC coming out.
Decent.
Crisis 3, FIFA Soccer 13,
Oh, awesome.
NHL
They already have a
13.
trailer. Oh, no, the NHL one I saw. I haven't seen the FIFA one yet. FIFA should be good.
Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Nope.
Okay. Bounce Golden. SimCity.
Meh.
Mm-hmm.
Dead Space 3.
Nah.
They're making a third one.
I know.
Listen to what's
EA
crack-
doesn't know how to jump off the gravy
Whoa,
train.
whoa, no, you should listen to what's cracking, homie. Shit.
Yeah.
well,
Actually, I'm
sorry.
excited for Dead Space 3 because I heard that it's supposed to be a separate campaign for co-op. So maybe the campaign will still be salvaged.
But it's co-op, dude. It's not scary if it's co-op. We've already.
I
been
know.
through
There's a
this.
separate campaign for co-op. It's not the same campaign.
Doesn't matter. That means it'll just be subpar and not worth playing, like every other campaign co-op that's tacked on for no reason. So.
Uncharted has a separate campaign for co-op.
Yeah, and it's tacked on and not exciting or fun at all. It's just like, let's fight another wave of enemies. Woo!
We'll be finishing
Whatever.
that this week.
I'd buy
What else is there? Oh, another wave of enemies. Fucking god.
I'd buy Dead Space 3 if there wasn't co-op. So if it's got a good campaign with some mediocre co-op, I'll still buy it.
No, another wave of necromorphs. Woo!
Rock Band Blitz, that's going to be a XBLA and PSN game. Metal Gear Rising, Revengeance, Castlevania Lords of Shadows 2.
Oh god, I can't wait for that shit.
Double Dragon Neon. Oh yeah.
Yeah, get ready for that shit.
Halo 4, the new Gears of War game. Nino Kuni.
Oh my god. I can't remember what that is.
That's what I thought. He just had a freaking crazy reaction because it's some Japanese name. He's like, oh yeah.
Oh, that's the one with what's his name? The Studio Ghibli animator, like giving. I don't know. I think that's
I
it.
think so.
Every time I say, "Oh my god," I forget what it is, and then
Oh my god, what?
yeah, pretty sure that's what it is.
One Piece, Pirate Warriors, Pikmin 3,
Oh my god.
Super Mario for the Wii U. Wii U, there's probably gonna be a ton of shit for that. Hopefully a release date. They announced that last year and they didn't say anything about it.
Yeah, I don't see a release date. I think specs and gameplay. That's about it. I don't think they're gonna.
No, I think there's gonna be a release date.
I don't think so.
Is there any other interesting games here? Of course, Sony, The Last of Us, Little Big
Are we
Planet.
gonna see something on The Last Guardian? Because I've been waiting for that game for like what seems like 5 fucking years.
Who's the developer? Is it Sony?
It's the guy that did the fucking Shadow of the Colossus, Ico.
Okay, well, I need the developer. Fuck
I
this.
don't fucking know. God, I think it's Sony. God.
Oh, under Sony, it's just The Last of Us, Little Big Planet Karting, Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time,
Oh my god, I can't believe how long I've been waiting for The Last Guardian.
Soul Sacrifice, the Vita game. There's gonna be some stuff for DC Universe Online. Square Enix has a shit ton of stuff. Hitman, Tomb Raider, Sleeping Dogs, iOS, Dead or Alive 5, Darksiders 2, Metro Last Light, I mean. Far Cry 3, Assassin's Creed 3, no one mentioned that. Counter-Strike, the new Counter-Strike game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to see anything. I'm already excited for that.
That's about it. That's it for E3. That's all the games. Not all the games. I'll link this list in the description.
Those are the games that have already been announced that are going to be talked about.
There's
They're
a
probably still
shit.
going to announce them.
Yeah,
So.
I just breezed through it. There's a shit ton more. I'll link it in the description. Go take a look at it. And yeah. Well, that's it for gaming news. That's it. That's pretty much it for what's cracking, to be honest. No movie, TV show news. There's, the
Game of Thrones season finale.
That's
Make sure you guys watch it.
Ooh.
I can't.
And if you didn't watch last week's, fucking go watch it. It was amazing. Oh god, amazing. Explosions. Green.
No, explosions. Face getting cut in half.
We're gonna have a fucking epic review for next week.
Yes, well.
Anybody buy anything new they want to review?
Oh no.
StarCraft 2. I don't know if you
That's
watched
old.
it.
It's fucking-
I know, but I got it. So.
It's new
yes,
for him.
I see. Well, I bought the Arkham City DLC, and that was pretty good. If you want more Arkham City, definitely go buy Harley's Revenge. You get to play Robin and Batman, really good. So, recommend that. I'll give it an 8. It was
8 out of 12. That is a piece of shit score. I would never play that fucking game.
okay. Yeah, 8 or 9. I mean, it doesn't really wrap up anything that happened at the end of the story of the actual game. So, it's just like more after that. So yeah, that's about it. Anything else anybody want to talk about? Can we do an outro? I mean,
I don't know, can you?
oh, I'm not doing it.
Yes, we can. And
Okay,
I think our good old friend Stephen Hawkins wants to do the outro, so I'll hand it over to him.
Let's just do our
Hello?
goodbyes right
Are you
now.
there?
Let's just do our goodbyes. Thanks for watching, guys. For listening to another What's Cracking. Come back next week where we do our review of we talk about all the stuff that happened at E3. So thanks for listening, guys. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and leave a like on the video. Go ahead and subscribe. Daily videos every fucking day. You're gonna get a new video. So look forward to that. So yeah, that's about it. Let's wrap it up with Stephen Hawking, and we'll see you guys next week.
Cooter says bye.
Bye bye.
Sweet, that says
See ya.
peace.
I'll sit down, yeah.
Peace out.
Steven, you there? Hello? Steven?
Is
Somebody
it dead?
slap that guy. He can wake up out of his stupor.
Yes, I'm
The
here.
battery.
Sorry about that. Thank you for listening to What's Cracking number 23. Make sure you tune in next week when we confront E12 about his obsession with pocket pussies and bags. I think it's about time for an intervention. Please listen while I serenade you as I sing us out. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and go fuck yourself.